How to build yourself up to getting to a goal you're getting to. Finding a way to pursue your life's passion. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a career. Today we'll be dissecting the poem called The Beginning Your Destination, where we talk about how to get there and how you yourself can build your own path to success. Let's get right into today's video. Hey everybody, RJ here. So we're going to be dissecting my poem today, Beginning Your Destination. And this one, it was a very heartfelt one. We're going to talk about ways to build yourself, to find those goals you've been getting to, and to get to that destination, and how I felt about getting to my destination. So let's get into the video. Alright, so our first line, some call them goals, some call them opportunities. I just like to aid those who seek unity. So what I meant by this is that we have goals. Goals are things that we want to work towards, things that we want to do, things that we want to achieve. Getting your dream car, or getting a dream career for a scholarship, or getting that degree. Or maybe it's things like gaining weight, losing weight, getting a goal to where you're happy with your quality of life. Opportunities, on the other hand, are things that you are given from people or jobs or, companies, from job opportunities or scholarship opportunities or, work. It just really depends on what it is. And what I talk about in this next line here is I just like to aid those who seek unity. What I meant by that is that people who want to do better for themselves, people who want to get better, and they connect their heart and their mind and say, I got this. I want to be a good person. I want to be a motivated individual who wants to make my life better for the future. And that is what I meant by helping those who seek unity. So like you guys who watch this channel that maybe want to make a better life for yourself. That's what I meant by in that line. All of you guys can and will do it with the right heart and mind. Studying and seeking my life's next journey. Didn't do it for the money. It's the results I'm earning. So what I meant by this is that a lot of us young adults, teenagers, heck, even people in their 30s and 40s and older, we might not know what we want to do in life. We might not know what journey we want to embark on. And that's totally understandable. There's people that are in college in their 50s and 60s that still don't know what career they want to do. They want to live their best life in that moment. It doesn't matter how old you are, guys. If you want to live a good life at that moment, go for it. Do what you want to do to make yourself happy. I encourage everybody who wants to change their life to go for what they want to do. Or as that they say, go for the gold. Go for that success that you want to get. So that's what I meant by that. And then this line where I said, didn't do it for the money, it's the results I'm earning. It's the results. It's the end point. It's the success that I want to achieve. The money that I get from the job I'm working, or the money that is given to me through, whatever I'm doing, that's not what I'm all about. I'm not about just the money. I'm about the experience, Or maybe you guys are about, getting to that goal and, being happy with the life you've experienced and you want to experience in the future. That's what I meant by the results I'm earning. The results that you're trying to get toward. The money is a nice thing to have, but most of the money you get, depending on how much you get, goes towards bills and paying for things that you like to get, But the nice thing about that is that you're happy with yourself. You're probably content with saying, I can live in peace. My quality of life is better. I'm doing what I love. There's things that may come to me that I don't know what to deal with, but at least I am living my life in a good way. Tears of joy and cries for help. They say take it to the bank from what I can tell. So what I meant by this is that tears of joy. So getting to that end point, you made it. You passed that exam. You got that job that you really wanted to get, and you're happy. You're very joyous, very content with what you're doing. But then there's people on the other hand who are very sad. They're very unmotivated. They really don't know what to do. And my advice for those people is just to write down things, or to think of things that make you feel happy. Things that make you want to be motivated. Things that want you to be positive. Things that you think that, hey, if I do this, maybe I can be a better person. Or, hey, if I do this, I can build my own journey to get better. That's what I meant by with cries for help because we all want to get better. We all want to make our life better in some type of way, but we just don't know how. We don't know what routes to take. We don't know whether to go to that job interview and just be shy. We don't know whether to take the science test half wit. We don't know how to deal with it. We get stressed. We get nervous. It happens to all of us, guys. But unless you have the power and you have that, just even thought of getting better, that is a good first step in building your dynasty of positivity. You all can do it. And then where I said with this bank, what I meant by this is they say take it to the bank is they say, okay, you want to do photography? Do photography all the time. Take it to the bank. Do the best you can do. While that may be true sometimes, maybe it's not something you don't like doing. Maybe it's not a career you're pursuing. Maybe it's just a hobby. Maybe it's just a project. So don't listen to people who say that because they don't know your life better than you do. They don't know what, things in life make you happy. Only you know that. So that's what I meant by that. The everyday motivation on being on my own 2 feet makes me sit and wonder, where does this all lead? So if you're somebody who's happy with their life, they have a good job, have a good house, or maybe you're just happy with where you are now in your life, and you think about where you've been and what experiences you've gone through to get better, whether you have a disability, whether you, don't have a job, whether you are in school, or whether you're a kid and you're just trying to stay happy. You think about, how do I make myself better? How do I motivate my own self to go forward in life? And that's where you think about what you want to achieve. What success do you want to have in the future? What goals are you going to set to determine your life in the future? Things happen in life. We can't plan for everything. But if we plan for today and do our best tomorrow and each and every day, it leads to our best life. That's what I meant by in that line. Alright. Never lay back because my body won't allow. The destination in my path, I am just discovering the best route. What I meant by this is that in my mind, I think I can't just sit here all day. I can't, make videos every single day. And that's for a lot of people. They can't do the same thing every day. They can't just lay back and watch TV unless they are used to doing that. But unless their mind wants to adapt to a new thing or a new idea, they won't ever change. They won't ever find that new love or motivation they want to pursue. But what I meant by, because my body won't allow is because my body, and it's different with everybody, but my body won't let me sit here and do videos all day. Or my body won't let me lay in bed all day and do nothing. It's just how my motivation is. It's because people like, me and others built their motivation and built their mind to say, hey, get up, let's get going, let's go run that mile, let's go get that goal. That's what I meant by in that line. The destination in my path, I am just discovering the best route. We have this destination, we have this path of which one we're going to take, which route is going to get us to our future. And if you discover that route that says, wow, that sounds pretty good, maybe I should do this, man. Maybe I should just take it, see where it goes. If it doesn't lead to the right place, try again. Go back to square one. Maybe that's what you want to do. But if you're happy with the route you're taking, that's all that matters, guys. Don't do things, just because you think they're all going to do bad or good. Think of it as, if I'm happy with it and it feels like a good thing I want to do, I'm going to go for it. That's what I meant by that. Hard work and continued dedication. It is not simple to learn, but simply a concentrated adaptation. What I meant by this is that it's not easy to learn, to dedicate yourself every day. It's not easy to push yourself at first. At first, you're going to have external locuses of control try to push you down. You're going to have, family members that are worried about you. Or maybe you'll have people on the news talk about things that you're doing and why you shouldn't be doing them. Or maybe it's just your mind just not agreeing with what you're doing. And that's completely understandable. But if you learn to deal with that, and you learn to adapt in a way where you're happy with what you're doing, and you're happy with, learning that certain thing that you're trying to learn about, and it's making you feel like you've done the best thing and you tried the best you could, you've done something right. You've done something that you think is best for you in that moment in time. You determine your future. You determine your outcome in your life. Nobody else can do it for you. You build your dedication and you will get better. So that's what I meant by that. You can do this. I believe in all who's willing. Just don't let the haters know they envy the damage you're dealing. Alright, so what I meant by this is that if you're willing just to go to college, to learn about all the things you need to learn about to get that career choice, and you're happy with it, and nobody's saying no to you, that's a good way to go. But you're going to get bullies. You're going to get haters that try to push you down and say, you can't do this, or you can't pass that test, or if I can do it, you can't do it. That is not true, guys. You know why they're saying that? Because they're jealous of you. They're jealous that you are trying your best and they can't understand that. They can't adapt to that yet because they haven't tried themselves. They haven't experienced success. Or maybe they have experienced success, but they won't, keep that motivation. They just give up. And I feel bad for everybody that has to go through that. I feel bad for anyone who gets bullied by these kids that don't try hard enough for themselves to get better. And what I meant by they envy the damage you're dealing, your positivity is beating the negativity. That's what I meant by that. The positivity is dealing so much damage to the negativity that it's destroying it. And they're jealous of that positivity. They're jealous of the thought of happiness. That's what I meant about in that line. If you pursue happiness, you dream happiness, you work on happiness, you will be happy. So I encourage them all. Some ignore, some implore. I can't motivate everybody. It is your destiny to explore. It is your right to do what you love to do in life. Don't let these outsiders, don't let these advertisements or school teachers or principals tell you can't do it. It's your destiny. It's your drive, your will. I can and I will. Those two phrases, if you keep repeating them every single day, that will help you get to where you want to go. With that right motivation, with that right word vocabulary of I can, I will, in everything you say and do, you will get better, guys. I believe in each and every one of you that you will do it. And what I meant by some ignore, people like to ignore the advice I give, and that's fine. Some people don't, want to believe what I say. I don't want to. When I do these videos, I'm not trying to get you guys to get better. I'm trying to get myself to tell you guys to, hey, look at some of the things that I've done, or look at some of the things that you could do. I'm giving you guys ideas. I can't motivate you, but I can share with you my experiences and, others' experiences and how they got better and inspire you. I want to pursue my own destiny. I want to pursue my own future to get better. That's why I do these videos, to help you guys find your own destiny. You can take my advice or you can leave it. I respect you guys for whatever you do. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you guys enjoy the video because I love doing these videos so much. I want to give a shout out to all my friends, all my family. You guys all know who you are. I appreciate you guys all so much. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. If you have any questions, always, you can go to my Instagram, message me, or you can comment. Hope you guys all enjoy. We will see you guys in a couple of weeks, and as always, take care.